What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan. I'm BMAX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have a market analysis for this Friday, March 8th of the Digimon TCG with the new drop of the Double Typhoon Advanced Starter Deck ST17. It's the official drop. We had pre-release last week, and now we have some more data on the cards in this set. We have a Gold Rapidmon finally is up there. You can see here it's been selling for around $300 on average. Got a few sales there, lots of listings all the way up to $700. This card is still going for lots. It still has room to drop, so I mean, I would definitely wait on that. But we're gonna get into this market analysis, and we're going to talk about a bunch of different cards, slew of different cards, and hopefully you guys find this informative and valuable. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. All right, well, we talked about Gold Rapidmon. That's the big thing here. But I also want to talk about the switcheroo that's kind of happening. If you look here, all the double pack, secret pack cards have actually gone up. They were sitting, most of them were at $15 or under. You had $10 for Terriermons and Lotmons, $10 for Rapidmon, $15 for Mega Gargomon. A lot of that stuff has gone up. This thing's now going at 25. I don't think it's worth 25. I think it's going to see another drop off here as more people buy and start posting sales and stuff like that. And you only got 2 listings here, and that person's just trying to make a whole load of cash. But it was going for $5 just the other day. So I think we're going to see this is a spike downwards. Now that the set is effectively out. Lotmon's gone up a little bit. Mega Gargomon, he's kind of sitting closer to what he actually, but there is no listings here, which was about he's gone down a little bit. We have Terriermon. Terriermon's nuts too. So actually the ones that have gone nuts are the only 2 that I haven't been able to get my hands on play sets. Everything else I've been able to get play sets of. I still need 3 of each, so I'm going to wait because this is a little bit nuts, especially since I paid $10 for this and $10 or less. Well, actually, I pulled one of those, but I've seen people paying 10 or less for that. A lot of cool things here. You got your stamp cards. This is not right because it's not a pre-release stamp. It's a double Typhoon Cup stamp. The winner pack card has dropped immensely. It's it was I think $20 It's now nothing. The Magnamons are still they're sought after, so they're actually selling for a good amount. I believe when I sold mine they were 5, so they've actually gone up. A lot of things have actually gone up. A lot of the bonus pack cards have gone up. They were all sitting at $1, and now they're like 5, 4. So I mean, I lost on those. I sold those right away, but lost a little bit on those because they've actually gone up. A lot of your pre-release stamp cards have come down. They're not as good. So if you sold as much of them as you could before, you're doing good. Kokomon's gone up. That's one that was pretty sought after. Actually, no, it's gone down. It was sitting at about like $8, so it's gone down a little bit. Most of the stuff has gone down except for those secret pack cards and the bonus pack cards and the non-stamped versions. Actually, the non-stamped versions. We didn't have the stamped versions, so we didn't know, so people were mostly just making offers. But yeah, you see the bonus pack Rapidmon's $5. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that it's just a weird set. And then if we go here to the second page, here these cards, yeah, Terriermon's, he's gone up. Lotmon's kind of stayed the same. That card was about $5. I sold a ton of them for $5, so I made a pretty good penny on these. So now they're down to like $1, $2. So I mean, sometimes you win on some things, you lose on other things. So you just gotta pick your battles sometimes. Kokomon, that's kind of sitting around the same thing, a couple bucks. But you have the stamp version, which is the more sought after one. This is still a good value if you have double Typhoons from the stamped ones. They were $8. They're still $6. So I mean, that's not bad. That's not a bad drop. So I would clear out as much of the stuff as you can because it's going to go down really fast. The only thing that's questionable is the lottery card, the gold rare, or the secret pack cards. Those are going to be the things that are going to really tell you what value there is. But that's it for Double Typhoon. There's not a huge amount there of change there other than those secret pack cards and then having that gold rare information available. So that's nice. So that's kind of our overview of Double Typhoon. There's still some money to be made on some cards. Otherwise, if you're looking to pick stuff up, now might be the time to start picking stuff up. It's release day, and some things are not bad. I mean, the Magnamons have gone up, and that is just, to me, that is nuts. Yeah, he was $5 a day ago, and we still haven't seen any tournaments to dictate whether this card is going to be like a staple in multiple decks. But so we'll withhold judgment for right now. But I think because people are going to be opening a lot today, this is going to go down. That is kind of a misnomer in my opinion. Leviamon X-Antibody, you have the Leviamon again. He's gone down a bit. You're seeing him trail down to the $30, $36, $37 range, or $38 range really. But he's not up at his 45 anymore, but he's still one of the best cards you can pull from BT15 if you were going to pull a box of BT15. There's tons of listings here, so I don't see that going up very soon. We also have the Leviamon, the regular Leviamon alt from EX5. This guy's been all over the place, sitting down there around $27 right now with a fair bit of listings. So that's, it's not going to be going up tremendously anytime soon. But again, still maintaining probably one of the best value cards you can get out of EX5 and BT15 are the Leviamon cards. And we'll see if things change when we head to regionals. March 16th is the next regional, so we got 1 week to go before we hit a regional. So that's be interesting to see. Going on to Angelwoman stuff. Angelwoman Ace, still again not up at the 45, but still at 40 to $42. It's maintaining a strong presence for one of the best alternates you can get for, again, BT15. Again, several listings here. You're not going to see a price hike for a while unless Vaccine does very well at the next tournament, I don't believe. Gatomon 2 has dropped, extensively. It's, from its, perch of cat perch from $28, $27 and is now kind of around the $20 to $22 range. Again, lots of listings. So, I mean, there's a few at going higher. So you buy six, or somebody buys out like 6 of them, it will start to go up a little bit. But I don't see it going really past its initial $28. Not at this point anyway. So, Shu Yulin has come down quite a bit. As you can see, it spiked up there around release, and then slowly coming back down. It was around the $30 range at pre-release, and it's now kind of coming past that and down into the $26 to $28 range. So it's becoming a lot more affordable, and I think D Brigade is going to do really well now that things like Apocalypse and Anubismon have been neutered. So potentially this could see another increase depending on what the next regionals brings. Again, lots of copies, so it might be the right time to buy. Maybe not the right time to sell, but we'll see. Ryudamon's pretty cheap. Again, deck card you might need for the deck if you like shining your stuff out. He's just seen a consistent drop. This is a good time to buy, I think. Like I said, I don't know if D Brigade does well. I don't know if it's going to continue to go down. It'll depend on how many of these get played in the deck and what kind of D Brigade deck it is. D Brigade Digi-Police, sorry. Be more specific because it is a Digi-Police card, not a D Brigade card. All right, and moving along, we have Satsuki. Satsuki sitting up here, still $40. Still one of the best cards you can pull from BT14. It's been holding for a while here, that $40 range. There are a lot of copies of it, so again, not gonna go up anytime soon, but we'll see how things pan out for the March 16th. And then just like her, we have Commandramon, and he's kind of always been at that $25 to $30 range and kind of holding that as well. So might be the time to pick up your copies. It's been holding for a while, so if you do want to make the Debris deck, if you want to take that to regionals and you want to have a max rarity deck, Ultimate Cup pricing is up on TCG. So we have our participant card. We have Flamemon. Looks really cool. Can't wait to get mine in the mail. I'm still waiting for my participation card. I'm a red hybrid player, so I'm definitely keeping this. But it's pretty good value right now. We're sitting at $40 median, but last sold $34, $35. So your average price. Your entry fee is $30. That's US. So if you're selling unconverted in Canada, you might lose a little bit of money, but still pretty good because you also get your event packs. So definitely bang for your buck. So right now, I think is the best time to sell these if you're not a collector like me, because they are going to go down. It'll be like a $20 card. It might be even like a $5 card. Probably like a $5 card by the end of the run of the Ultimate Cup with this. Which could be all year, because generally the Ultimate Cup maintains the same card format all year round unless Bandai is switching things up. So like end of the year, this will be like $5, and after about 4 events, when you can get a play set of this, you're probably going to see it around 20 to 15. So right now is the best time to sell this. Worst time to buy. Worst time to buy. A Gunimon Ultimate Cup sitting around $60. I think this is unreasonable, completely unreasonable, and I think you should wait to buy. I am definitely going to try to get top 128, but if I don't, I have a playset of this. This guy, my bad. Too many links here. I have a playset of this guy, the Championship 2023 Tamers pack, which is probably almost as nice as this. And again, it's alternate foil. It's, and I think they cost me, I want to say they cost me like 15 to 20 bucks each, which is what they're sitting at right now. So that's not bad. Even if they cost me 25, because it's been a while, it's still better than this. And I think because of this, you're going to see this go down way faster than you would any other 128 card, because there is already a really nice alternate art, and we have a pre-release stamp for this card, so there's so many different rarities. I think that this card is going to have a tank value. I mean, it's already tanked $78 down to 60. 78 down to 60 in like a couple days. Because people are knowing that you'll have an option. This is just as nice, maybe even nicer. You don't know. I don't know the foiling on it yet, but I definitely think that this is going to be something you wait to pick up if you don't get top 128, because you could probably pick up multiple copies for 20 bucks or less when it comes down to it. So yeah, or you could pick up this too. Aldemon. I had Burning Greymon in here. Aldemon is 185. I think this is going to go down. I'm already surprised by this, because if I check out Burning Greymon, I did have a link up, but apparently I closed it. If you do check out Burning Greymon, so Aldemon's 185. Burning Greymon's sitting around 150, 120. From your top 64 to top 32 prize card. I think honestly, this is the one that's going to maintain the best value, because it is an important card of the deck, and it has no other alternate other than the pre-release stamp. This card I can see maybe going down to $80 after a little while, but I think it'll hold strong around the $80 to $60 mark, maybe even the $100 mark. You know, we've seen sales for 120, but it's still kind of ranging in the 150, 160, you know, because it hasn't had that much sales data. But I definitely think that this card will maintain the best value of all the you know, lower end prize cards, or well, top 32 and lower. Whereas I think looking at this guy here, he's gonna tank because no one plays this card. It's just not a good, you know, you don't need it in the deck. So I think that this is something. I mean, it's already a 185, and there's not. It's holding strong, but you know, one sold for 160, 185. I think this is going to go down quite severely. So I think you wait to buy that one, definitely. This one, the Burning Gray, you're going to have to just kind of pick your poison, find that point where you know, because I think it'll maintain pretty good value. Emperor Greymon, no sales, $650. So it's a pretty expensive one. So if you can get that top 8 spot, you get a pretty nice prize card that you can hopefully hawk for some good money. And it looks really great. Getting out of the Ultimate Cup stuff, going back into some BT14 stuff, we have some other cards. We have Izzy. Izzy's kind of seen, you know, a drop and then a resurgence, kind of coming back up there, moving back up to, you know, that it's funny here because it's like the $17 range, but like it's over here, it's like $25. So it's picked up again, probably due to future insect support that I've heard about. So again, this might be the time to sell because it's hype, so it's going to die off and you're probably going to come back down to like the $20 range. So probably a good time to sell your Izzy's. Tentamon as well. Going to be probably a really great card in a lot of insect decks, given that 3000 DP suspending your opponent's stuff. It's going to be good, and the inheritable memory gain. So I definitely think that this is something you guys think about selling. So right now it's $30. I mean, it was less than that at pre-release and less at release, and now it's, you know, it's definitely a good time to sell the Tentamons. Matt Ishida has tanked. I don't know how good Garurumon's going to be in this format. I still think it probably do all right, but it does going to have a harder time, being that so much of its newer support has been neutered. But mats have gone down. I think this is a good time to buy mats. You might wait a little bit longer. You might see them hit the $15, $14 mark. You know, there's last sales are up at 20. But and there are some listings for 17. So I mean, you just have to wait and see if it goes down a little bit more. But I think this might hit the $15 mark. We got some of our premium binder stuff. BL Starmon is the best premium binder card you can get at $38 a piece. This is where you're gonna make your money from there, and I think you get 2 copies. So that's $80, which on a price tag of $180 doesn't really make you your money. But if you have these, it might be a good time to sell and wait for them to go down. Although BL Star is really good now, with a lot of support we've got, the ST17 stuff is definitely making trashing stuff a lot easier for the deck. So there's a lot of cool cards that make this deck really good. And so also we see here that the original alternate art is a little bit more, and it's still holding strong. It's been decreasing in value, but at $42 for a secret that's well, almost 10 sets old, that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. So pick your poison. So we're going through the rest of them. Beelzemon, he's not really that great. You might be seeing $15 to $20. He's seen a decline. Probably want to sell those as soon as possible because I think they're going to drop more. And again, he's about half the price. There's not as good of a comparison here. $4 difference. Whereas you got a comparison here of about half, you know, $30 for these alternates that are hard to get because they're getting older. Whereas he's, you know, down to 15, 20 bucks. So he's seen quite a difference in there. And then the X-Antibody, again, another 15 bucks for this guy. Whereas comparatively, you're seeing $10 increase for which is a lot newer of a alternate art. Now it's only 3 sets old now. So that's a lot easier to find. So I expect that if it was like the other one, that the disparity might be a little bit different. And he's just continued to go up, whereas this guy has declined. Declined severely. And then last one is our Lucimon. Again, another $15 card. So you're not necessarily making your money back on this. You need about $100. You'd be close. If you can get up the upper end towards the $20, you could make your money back. And if you sold the binder, you could make the money back. But you're definitely not making any money on this set anymore. The BL Starmons are the only good things. And this has seen a substantial decline since it came out. Whereas if you look again at the Lucimon, you're seeing almost double. It's an older set. You're seeing almost double. And it's kind of a maintaining value there. So these cards will probably continue to drop. The BL Starmon might hold some value for a little while, just because I think out of all the decks right now, BL Starmon has a pretty good standing with all the trash abilities. But yeah, and the last thing we're going to look at is the booster box price versus, so $65 for a box. It's kind of hard to make your money unless you pull one of these cards. After you hit the Tentamon, everything kind of drops off to the $20 mark or lower. So it's going to be hard even at $65 a box to make your money back. Maybe for a case, if you're guaranteed. I don't know if you're guaranteed in a case a low pull rate. These are still incredibly priced. Like there's a couple cheap ones, but generally $250 and up. Everything. Angelwoman's still leading the pack. Yeah, it's crazy. I can't remember what I got from mine. I think I might have said I got $250, which seems low now, but I mean, that's still pretty good. Poklemon's down at the bottom. And like I said, you see here that after the Tentamon, everything kind of drops right off. So definitely not sure if I would buy a case of Exceed Apocalypse. Honestly, I'd wait until maybe it got down to like $60 a box. It'd be interesting to see. But of course, those are American prices, and I'm in Canada, so I'd get screwed by conversion. But that's the game you play, right? So yeah, that is it for our market analysis. Lottery cards, they're kind of holding strong. These ones, they're not like the last ones, that's for sure. So it'll be interesting to see how the lottery cards in BT16 work out, because I think there's only 4 of them. But yeah, that's what we wanted to talk about. Tell me what you guys think. Do you like the choices that the cards we're picking? What do you think about the Ultimate Cup stuff? Hopefully when we have a regionals, I will be able to do a market analysis on the regionals prizing cards, and we'll probably do a market analysis of the event pack cards when we start seeing those come out. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day. And that's all for now, folks.